Hi, I'm Alex Backrack, publisher of Architectural Record, and I'm here with Jesper Stahl from Autodesk. Jesper is a licensed architect and a senior technical marketing manager at Autodesk. Jesper, for those who are unfamiliar, what is the Autodesk Forma Industry Cloud, and what challenges across AEC is Forma addressing?
Well, so the Forma Industry Cloud is an offering where we are helping our customers connect their data, their project informations with intelligence in one ecosystem, one environment, so that decisions made can travel across.
So starting with early stage planning, tell us about Forma site design. What are some of the capabilities within site design that architects and planners have responded to most strongly?
Forma site design is for the earlier stages. It's for the beginning of a project, maybe even before a bid, right? So you are out there, you're looking to land a project, and the first thing you're looking for is, can I do this on the actual site I'm giving a bid for, the actual site I'm working on? And Forma site design allows you to do that, to use design tools directly, sort of massing tools, to build a conceptual model to understand the design options you have on this specific site in order to reach your density, your target goals in a go, no-go sort of situation for a developer-architect conversation. It's then connected to all of these environmental analysis. You were talking noise analysis, wind analysis, sun, solar irradiation, so you can really start to see if you're creating a solid foundation for your project or if you're creating problems for yourself. So what our customers are responding most to is sort of that ability to quickly sort of see if this is worth exploring further, if this is something you think you can solve or not. So it's building a solid foundation for your future work.
But before you get too deep into the design, it
Yeah,
lets you see what you might have to change earlier.
Yeah, because that is the trap, right? If you go in without a plan, you would either go too deep before you start seeing you're creating your own problems, or you don't see, or you can't see what you can't see, right? So visualizing sort of the impact of what you're doing to an actual world model gets you where you need to go faster and more confidently.
So Forma expanded into building level workflows earlier this year with Forma Building Design. How does building design help connect schematic designs with downstream BIM workflows?
So, let's take it a step further back. So for site design, you're doing a conceptual massing, so you're getting a feel for it. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you've got Revit, right, which most architects are familiar with and use today, which is a full-fledged design documentation suite for BIM. But there are places in between these two steps, between an early concept and a proper BIM model, where schematic design needs to evolve rapidly. And we saw that as an opportunity from building design to be in that in-between space where you can kind of upgrade your conceptual design into early schematic design. So what it does is allows you to build out from a conceptual model to actually floor plans, actual facades, actual sort of buildings, to try to solve for unit mixes, to try to solve for all of the design optioneering that should be done to be explored before you start going into a BIM workflow.
So as architects face increasing pressure around speed, sustainability, and project complexity, how do you see platforms like Forma changing the way design decisions are made?
So a lot of those problems are solved today in disconnected tools and workflows, which always leads to things getting lost on the way. Autodesk Forma aims to sort of bring together all of these workflows and tools under one industry cloud, so you are able to make these decisions faster, use the built-in AI features and capabilities we have in all of our offerings together as one unified industry cloud.
That's great. If someone wants to try Forma, how can they get started?
Well, that is pretty easy. It's all browser-based. If you are using Autodesk products today, many of our subscriptions already include both Forma Site Design, Building Design, and Forma Board, as well as Forma Data Management Essentials. It is included in the Revit standalone. It is included in the AAC collection. So for most people, it's really easy to pick up, and there's also separate bundles for that if you're looking to specialize in only these softwares.
And should I guess that it's Autodesk.com?
It is Autodesk.com.
Autodesk.com, that's where you go for all your information.
That's correct.
Well, Jesper, I really appreciate your time. This was a great conversation. For all your updated news about architectural record and the profession, visit architecturalrecord.com. Thanks.